Today, we're going outside the bubble, and I have no idea where it is. Not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I got in from Philadelphia last night at 2 o'clock in the morning, and all I know is that there's some people meeting me at my house, and we're going off to some place outside the bubble. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Rusty Nelson, and yet don't be afraid. We are going outside the bubble again. And this is kind of one of the things that I really like about the villages. You know, people sit there and they write to me and they go, well, you know, I live in a house up here and da 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 da. The thing is that there's so many people that want to be active down there. It seems like, at least in my life down there, at a moment's notice, you could be called up to go do anything. Now, in this video, I had just arrived driving from Philadelphia to the villages the night before, straight through. So that's about 15, 16-hour drive. Yeah, I was a little bit tired, but I knew I had to get up early in the morning. And a friend of mine, Lee, he called me up and said, hey, we're going to go rent a pontoon boat. You want to go? And of course I went, yeah, sure. That sounds like fun. But that's all I knew. I just knew that they were renting a pontoon boat and so on and so on. So I'm going to take you along for the ride with me, and I'm going to show you where we rented it from, how far it is from the villages, and that's it. We'll go along for the ride and have a good time and see what's in store. Here we go. Like I said, when we first got started, I had absolutely no idea where we were going. So we hopped into the car, and I was told that we're going to travel about an hour away to a place called Dunellen, which is west of the villages, maybe a little northwest of the villages, about an hour away. And we were going to do a pontoon boat trip. And we were going to rent the boat from Captain Bob's Boat Rentals. And this is obviously the page right here. And we rented for a full day, which was over 4 hours. It ended up being about, now please remember, prices change and that type of thing, but we rented for, I think it totaled $350. So we all chipped in together and it cost a few bucks a piece. And we were actually going to, I will show you here. Let me see. This is where Bob's boat rental is. Now this is off 41 right there, and it's in the Withlacoochee, whatever it is, river, because I'll never end up pronouncing it correctly. And this right here, dead center, is where we rented the boat. But we first took the first half of the day, we drove down the river, and if you look at the top river over here, this is the Rainbow River, and that's the river that we went down. Now, the thing about the Rainbow River to keep in mind, and you need to investigate this yourself if you decide to do it, is that you're not allowed to have alcohol and stuff on there, but you know the way those things go. And then when we came back, and I'll show you the restaurant. I believe it's called the Blue Gator right here. And we redocked here. Now, there's a couple of bars right along the Rainbow River that you can actually stop at and grab a drink. And then the second part you'll see, we went out west further along here, and it was really gorgeous, really, really nice area to go to. So anyway, let's jump out of this website thing and jump onto the boat with my friend Lee. Here we go. This is where I ended up. I know we started in my driveway, but I had to wait for some people to pick them up. And this is our Captain Lee. Captain Lee. Now Lee is actually the guy that drove me down to pick up my golf cart. Yeah. Which I can't show you that video because the villages won't let me. So you arranged this. Where are we? Because I have no idea.
We're at the very bottom of the Rainbow River that originates at the Rainbow Springs. Gorgeous, clear water, upriver a little bit further. You can float down it from KP Hole or the state park. right at Rainbow Springs.
Now, where do we leave from?
We left from a place called Dunellen, which is the Blue Gator Restaurant. Blue Gator Bar and Restaurant. And
Leave it to leave from a bar.
yes, and there are bars on the river. One is called Swampies.
So we started at 10 o'clock, right?
Right.
And how long is this trip going to last?
We'll be up at the springs at about noon. And then we'll turn around and come back another hour and a half, 2 hours back downstream. And then we'll go on the lower part of the river, which is called, anybody know the name of the river down below? The No, it's the Withy something or other.
Okay, it begins with a W.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. What is the name of it? Withlacoochee.
Withlacoochee.
You can tell this is a well-planned trip. But these are all the people. We'll get to meet them later.
We got the bridge coming.
And these are the other people. And you actually met Dave before when we went to the parade? Golf cart parade.
We went to the go-kart racing.
Oh, the go-kart racing, which I beat him. See that? There you go. Anyway,
Go slow, John. Make sure we don't.
we'll figure out. So far it's pretty cool, but we're coming up to this bridge right here, and we have to put this top down. But a bunch of homes, and I'll put a map up of exactly where we are. But this is kind of what the first part of the trip looks like. It's actually really pretty. You're looking pretty relaxed.
I don't think so. I think he's probably saying tourists.
Captain, are there any alligators in here?
Sorry to say they've seen a few. Yes, there are alligators. Particularly on the lower part of this river.
Are we on the upper part or lower part?
We're still in the lower part of the Rainbow River, heading upstream. And when we get up by the springs, it'll be very clear. And the water's getting clear all the time.
So we actually rented this boat.
We did.
Yeah, we rented this boat. So this is something you can do.
Anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it. And how much was it for the day?
$350.
$350. So we all split it. Came up pretty cheap. And now we have to get ready to pass under the bridge.
That's a low bridge.
Okay,
Here we go. Somebody got it? Dave, you got it?
Dave's got it.
We're trying to get this done before we actually...
Yes.
That's not low enough.
Keep going. Wait. Go on, Dave. There you go.
Such interesting times.
Oh my God.
This is like the Jungle Cruise.
Well, I went from Chichen Itza to, oh my God, we went from Merida to Chichen Itza. I mean, on the bus, no air conditioning, chickens, and I mean, we're like, what the heck? I mean, it was the most uncomfortable bus ride ever.
And just on the other side of the bridge is Swampies. Now, Swampies is a bar and grill. Are we going to stop at Swampies on the way back? We have to approach this very quietly. And we have a professional duck caller here. And this is a very rare sighting. It's had babies.
Oh my God, he does.
Now, most people don't know this, but they're born with glasses on. And there's actually 3 there if you look very closely. Say, how long did it take us to get up here? About
It's 11:30, I think.
11:30, so just a little over an hour of a kind of a nice trip. And I already forget what the name of this river is. The Rainbow River, and this is about as far as we can go right here. All right, Phil, is the water cold?
It's perfect.
It's perfect once you get in?
It's 73 degrees, it's perfect.
73 degrees sounds a little cool for me. Okay, here goes Lee.
It is cold.
Road is really... It must be cold.
Woo!
And so much for swimming.
Whoa!
Cold,
That
huh?
takes your breath.
There are some of us that have decided to relax in a different way than jumping in the cold water.
I got it.
Checking all the messages from his girlfriends.
Yes? I'm looking for glow. I'm looking for glow beads for tomorrow's party.
Oh, we're already on tomorrow's party. Haven't even gotten off of this one yet. Now we're back right where we started, and I guess we're going to go up here and get something to eat. Then we're going to turn around and we're going to go back down the other river. And this is called the Blue Gator. Is this your hangout, Luann?
Absolutely not. But it is today.
We're going in. You looking at yourself in there? She's counting her money, the money she won from a prior game night, right? Oh yeah.
And they're kidding me because it's in an old lady.
So this is our halfway break. Did you have fun?
I did.
Oops, sorry.
Wonderful. It was so much fun.
Yeah, so we did the first half was the restrictive half, right? So we weren't allowed to bring a lot of things, but on this second half, are we allowed to bring beer?
Yes, we go back.
Oh, we're allowed to,
We're
okay.
allowed to bring alcohol on the second one.
Okay. So when we go down on the river, we're going right instead of left.
Oh.
And we'll let you know how the Reuben is here in a second. It looks pretty good. So they told me it was what they say it was the best Reuben?
Yep.
Best Reuben here.
Round in Florida.
Best Reuben within a half a block.
Granted, we aren't in New York, but it's pretty good. And sweepstake fries. I'm going to enjoy my meal. Now we're going to get ready for the second part of the trip. Before we take off, I thought I'd give you a quick look at the outside of the bar. Kind of a fun looking place out here. Nice area out of the bar. I want to talk to the captain for a second to figure out where the heck we're going now, because I still haven't figured out what the name of this river is. So the first time we left, we were down that way. Now we got all of our road sodas, or boat sodas, whatever you want to call them. And we're going down that way. Did you figure out what the name of the river is yet, sir?
I can't pronounce it. It's a Withlacoochee River.
We got this, what is this?
Yellow shot. Margarita shot.
Who made these?
John.
John, Captain John. John's captain now.
Here's the John.
Yeah, we had them throw.
Here's the Jello shot, John. Now we're going to see the more nature part. So this is downriver. The houses are gone, and things are looking a little more jungly, so to speak. Here we are, heading down upriver. Oh no! Look who our captain is! Holy Christ! We're gonna run into an iceberg, I guarantee it.
Everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
John the Jello shot man.
Yeah, John, thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, everyone.
Here we go.
Those videos.
You'll be on YouTube.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I gotta look up on YouTube.
You're on now.
We'll find it.
Okay, that's the end of the trip.
Find your hat?
See you back in the villages, or see you back on YouTube. Lee had to go down and get her, and now there's people that we don't even know. We got a guy in scuba gear, snorkel gear, and Lee gave up.